I am Alexandra. I'm based in Portugal, just outside Lisbon. And I started this beautiful journey like 3 years ago, I think. And it's been wonderful. Before I joined the Art of Collections, I was struggling a lot with what to do with all the collections and all the art I was creating. I knew I had to pitch, I had to show my art, but I didn't know how. And I was completely overwhelmed because there's a lot of information. And that's exactly what I found in the Art of Collections. It was a great help. Now I have this beautiful roadmap that I know what to do with it. I know how I can pitch, what art directors are looking for, what is trending. I know how to find the trend. And before I didn't know anything. I just created random art or patterns or collections, but with no focus on the market. I wasn't thinking about the commercial appeal. What I was creating would be interesting to companies. I learned all that in the Art of Collections. When I was half through the program, I got a licensing deal and I had the chance to negotiate the licensing terms, contract. That was when Module 4 saved my life. Because if it wasn't for the Art of Collections, first I wouldn't have pitched. I would not have had a yes. If I would have a yes, I wouldn't know what to do and how to negotiate and what to negotiate. I wouldn't know the terms. I wouldn't know anything. That was a big win. Negotiating a real contract with a real company, asking for my terms, asking for more than they were offering. It was a lesson in itself. And then I had all the support from the community with questions and doubts and everything. But I had that. And that really saved my life because I wouldn't know what to do outside of that. I remember when I finally created my portfolio site, that wouldn't be possible without the support of the community and the support of knowing what I'm doing with my collections and the confidence that I already had gained during the membership with the feedback from Kat and all the feedback from the community when I asked for it. That is so important. That really helps to develop a really cohesive and beautiful collections and know that, now I can pitch it. And that makes a difference because before I thought, no, I don't have anything to pitch yet because it's not good enough. And the program gives you that confidence, tells you how good your art is or not, or isn't. Yeah, when you have feedback from peers and Cat Talk saying that, go for it. It gave me confidence to really start thinking about pitching and looking for companies. And I'm always looking for companies to pitch to. It's a never-growing list. I have pitches scheduled. I have certain days in the month that I pitch. Now I have my months all very well structured with the workflow from the conception of the collection to the pitching the collections and publishing. Having that month completely structured towards pitching, towards showing and speaking to companies, that's wonderful. That's really valuable. If you don't do that, no one will ever discover how beautiful your work is. Another important thing that I learned was to take the silence many times. You send a pitch and you get silence. That point of view, a no, is not really a no most of the time. It's just not right now. And you know that even if it's not right now, you can keep on following up with those pitches. I'm closer and closer to big yeses. I decided to join the Art of Collections because I needed it. The offer was really what I need. And then I start really thinking, this is the right thing? Is it too much? But then I sent an email to Cat Coke with my questions, and she immediately answered, and I loved the way she answered, very honest. My main issue is because I've done other courses before. The support we get is very limited on other courses. I mean, the person that's launching the course gives you the lessons and disappears. I asked directly Cat Coke what would be her role during the course, and she said she will be there, and she was. Her presence is strong. Every day she's there answering all the questions, participating in the conversations, giving feedback. Feedback is so important. I had no one to give me honest feedback, just friends and other colleagues, but no one with her knowledge of the industry. I had no one at that level to give me feedback, honest feedback, so I could learn and evolve. Cat Coke's feedback is 5 stars. She really tells you what you need to know without being nasty. She's honest without hurting your feelings. She's sweet. She's a very sweet person, and she knows. She tells you exactly how you can evolve, how you can do better, and that is major. And that is what happens in the Art of Collections. You have the course, the lessons, then you have Cat Coke. You have access to Cat Coke. You can ask all the questions. She answers all the questions, and she gives feedback. It's excellent. And that really helped me to move forward in creating art, teaching what to send, what to say, how to organize my collections, how to organize my portfolio, what to show, how much to show. At first I thought, I have to show everything. Then no, you just show your best work, of course. And you can learn all that in the Art of Collections. Before joining the program, I already had some collections because I was creating collections since 2022, I guess. So I already had a handful of collections sitting on my hard drive, doing absolutely nothing with it. Before I joined the program, I created an Instagram account, but I don't post very much. I was thinking about creating a site because I had none. I was overwhelmed thinking about all the things that I had to do to show off my art. So I kept procrastinating. I was focusing a lot on the creating part, and I was very, very overwhelmed with the other part of the business, which is having a site, having portfolio, having something organized to show the clients how to pitch, what to send in the pitch, how to speak to the art director. I didn't know anything, really. I was hiding behind creating collections and creating. So when the Art of Collections appeared, when Cat Coke announced she was launching the Art of Collections, I was, wow, this is really, really what I need. I was on the fence a little because the price tag was a bit high, but I think now it was the best investment I made. The community, that is another very, very happy place that helps a lot. You have peers to talk to. You're not alone. You are in a group of persons that have the same problems that you have. We help each other all the time. It helped me a lot. It's a major difference. The beginning to now, it's another planet. It's a journey. I think most changed before and after the program. It's my confidence. Now I'm confident. I know what to do and how to do it. And it's confidence in my art, in the way I show my art, in the way I talk about my art and how to pitch it. because before I wasn't even pitching because I didn't know how. And now I'm pitching like it's the easiest thing. Well, it's not easy, but it's so much. Now I know what to do. I know what to say, and I know what to show. That is major. That is really big because now I have the confidence to show my art and I know where to look for the right person. What surprised me the most in the program really was Cat Coke's presence, always, every single day, answering all the questions, answering all the doubts, and really being there for us. Like, she's there. And I wasn't counting on it, and it was a really, really good surprise. Also, the lives, little cozy monthly parties. Those two things was really, really sweet. It was my happy place on the internet. It's really, really a nice place. It's a happy place. It was a surprise for me because it was the first course that I found that, because it doesn't happen a lot, I think. My favorite part of the program was to really build a structure to my work, from conception of the collection to pitching to art directors. That workflow, I think, was very, very valuable. I didn't have a clue before, and now I really love my workflow because it's all very well structured. It feels easy, although it's very hard to pitch, at least at first. You get that practice, you do it. You start doing it, and it starts to feel easier. And now I have this workflow that really works for me at my own pace, because it's very important to, at least for me, I cannot burn out. I don't want to burn out. I've experienced that in my former life because I worked on all my life on another industry. This flow, this workflow from conception to pitch works perfectly. Yeah, I love it. The Art of Collections is a very well made and tested roadmap for you to know exactly what to do, when to do, from the conception of the collection, the creation of the designs, how many designs, what kind of designs, are they commercially viable, are they on trend, are they timeless, those trends that never go away, and the mix of all that. And then when you have a collection and you got feedback from your peers and from Catwalk, and you polished the collection, you feel confident that it's good. There comes the second part of the course, that is presenting yourself, your collections, your work. Do some passive pitching, having a website, an Instagram account, a social media account, somewhere where people can find you, and then move on to proactive pitching and know how to find companies that the style of the companies fit your work. Find the art directors, the persons you have to pitch to, and then you pitch. If you get a yes, the last part of the course teaches you how to negotiate a contract, explains the contract terms, explains what you have to negotiate, what you have to ask. You completely understand the contract. You can read the contract and know what terms are and what to ask. Then you license your designs. It's the full workflow of the course. It's amazing. It's very, very good. I think the course is applicable to everyone on this planet because everything is globalized. You can pitch to an American company. You can pitch to an European company. I've done both. You can pitch to China, a Chinese company. Any company on any part of the world can contact you if they see your designs and want to work with you. If it's international, I'm comfortable in Europe, but other companies that I talk to are in the States. So my universe is United States and Europe. So I don't think frontiers count a lot. I'm pitching internationally, within Europe and outside. If someone was on the fence about joining, I would tell them to really evaluate what are their goals with the program, because program doesn't teach you art. Although we have the monthly challenges where you create a new collection and all that, it's supposed that you know how to create the art. So after creating the art, the program is really, really useful. No one is teaching you how to use gouache or watercolors or Procreate. You are supposed to know already those things. The program teaches you what to do after you create your art. And if you are creating new art, how to look for trends, how to look for what art directors are looking for, how to organize the collections. It was all the stuff that comes after creating the collection that really, really matters in the art of collections. So if you have art and you want to license your art, you have to have the art of collections because it's the right place. I think the best place to find me is on Instagram. My project is called Tushka Studio, Tusco Studio. And I think that's the best place to find me.